Every founder asks me the same thing. What does business calling actually cost in India? And every vendor gives the same useless answer. Starts at starts at 200 rupees. Starts at 2499 rupees. Starts at 9999 rupees. Today, real numbers for a real sales team, no marketing math. I pulled current pricing from my operator, Servitel, Exotel, and FreeJune, direct from their pages. I priced out a desk phone setup from Indian suppliers, and I added the costs nobody quotes you. Virtual numbers, CRM integration, the hidden tax of manual call logging. By the end of this video, you'll know what your team's calling stack should actually cost. This is for Indian B2B teams between 10 and 100 agents, founders, RevOps, sales heads. Let's start with the option most founders dismiss: traditional desk phones with an ePABX. A lot of mid-market companies still run on this. And here's the catch. Most quotes you'll get hide about 60% of the real cost. Here's the math. 25 agents. A mid-range Panasonic or Matrix ePABX runs 80,000 rupees to 2.5 lakh rupees. One-time cost. 25 desk phones, 60,000 rupees to 1.5 lakh rupees. Cabling and installation, another 15,000 rupees to 40,000 rupees. Then SIP trunks for outbound, 3,000 rupees to 8,000 rupees per line per month. You'll need at least 4. Now the call rates. BSNL or Airtel business plans, roughly 60 paise per minute. Sounds cheap until you do the math. A sales team making 4,000 minutes a month per agent, that's a lakh minutes for 25 agents. At 60 paise, that's 60,000 rupees a month in just call charges. Total upfront, 2 to 4 lakhs. Monthly, 70,000 to 1 lakh. And that's before you realize no CRM integration, no remote work, no call recordings. Quick myth bust. Myth: desk phones are cheaper long term. No monthly software fee, right? Reality: by month 14, a desk phone setup costs more than 3 years of cloud telephony. And you still don't have CRM sync, or call records, or remote work. Hardware depreciates. Software scales. Option 2. Cloud telephony. This is where most B2B teams have moved in the last 5 years. The big names: My Operator, Servitel, Exotel, Nolarity, Call Hippo. The pricing models are all over the place, and that's the problem. My Operator starts at 2,499 rupees a month for their entry plan. Their full plans range from 2,499 rupees up to 20,000 rupees. Servitel doesn't publish pricing. Most reviewers report 1,200 rupees to 5,000 rupees a month for entry plans, quote-based. Exotel uses credits. 9,999 rupees gets you about 5 months for 3 agents. Nolarity is custom quote only. Now here's the part everyone misses: per minute charges. On top of subscription, most VoIP providers charge 50 paise to 1 rupee and 50 paise per minute for outbound calls. Sounds small, but a sales representative makes 4,000 minutes a month. At 80 paise, that's 3,200 rupees per agent. For 25 agents, 80,000 rupees a month, just in core charges. Then virtual numbers, 500 to 2,000 rupees per number per month. CRM integration, if it's API-based, that's engineering time. Total realistic monthly, 40,000 rupees to 1.2 lakh rupees, depending on provider. Option 3. FreeJune. The pricing model is different on purpose. Standard plan, 1,349 rupees per user per month. Pro plan, 1,699 rupees per user per month. That's it. One bill. Includes calling, virtual numbers, CRM integration, analytics, AI features, no credits, no permanent charges, no surprise add-ons. 25 agents on standard, 33,725 rupees a month. Pro, 42,475 rupees. Compare that. Desk phones at 70,000 rupees to a lakh. VoIP at 40,000 rupees to 1.2 lakh rupees. Now, honest moment. Fresher June isn't cheaper than every entry plan if you're buying just 2 seats. But for B2B sales teams that need real CRM integration and predictable budgeting, the per user model is the cleanest math you'll find. Now, the hidden cost no pricing page mentions. Every B2B team uses a CRM, HubSpot, Salesforce, Zoho, Pipedrive. And every team assumes their cloud telephony will integrate cleanly. It usually doesn't. Myth: CRM integration is included in your subscription. Reality: most providers offer deep integration with one or two CRMs. The rest goes through Zapier, custom API work, or doesn't sync recordings at all. That gap costs you real money. Let me show you the math. A 25-agent sales team. Without proper call logging, reps spend 15 minutes a day manually entering call notes. That's 6 hours a day across the team. Lost. At 500 rupees per agent hour fully loaded, that's 3,000 rupees a day. 68,000 rupees a month. Read that again. 68,000 a month. Just in lost time. That's a tax most teams pay without seeing it on any invoice. Frejune's native sync with HubSpot, Salesforce, Zoho, Pipedrive removes that tax. That 68,000 rupees a month cancels out the entire Frejune subscription bill for 25 agents. Not marketing, just math. Let's put it all together. Real annual cost: 2 team sizes, 10 agents, desk phones 6 to 9 lakhs in year 1, hardware plus operations. My operator on a mid-tier plan with realistic call volume 5 to 8 lakhs a year. Exotel, similar. Freegen Standard 1.6 lakhs a year. Pro 2 lakhs. Now 50 agents. Desk phones become absurd, 25 to 40 lakhs in year 1. My operator at full feature tier 15 to 25 lakhs a year. Exotel, same range. Freegen Standard 8 lakhs a year. Pro 10 lakhs. The pattern is consistent. At 10 agents, Free June is roughly one-third the cost of desk phones, 30 to 50% cheaper than mid-tier VoIP. At 50 agents, Free June is 1/4 to 1/5 the cost of desk phones, 30 to 60% cheaper than VoIP at full feature parity. Per user pricing scales linearly. Credit-based pricing usually doesn't. But cheapest isn't always right. Here's where each option actually makes sense. Desk phones still win for compliance-heavy organizations. Banks, PSUs, government departments that legally need physical infrastructure. If that's you, the EPBX cost is the price of compliance. VoIP providers like My Operator and Exotel win for teams with extreme call volume swings, when credit-based pricing actually saves money. They also win for support-heavy contact centers, Exotel especially. They acquired Amio. Their depth at scale is real. Fresh June wins for B2B sales teams. Predictable seat-based growth, strong CRM dependence, the need for transparent budgeting. Per-user pricing is easier to forecast, easier to scale, easier to justify to your CFO. None of these are bad options. They're built for different shapes of teams. Before you sign anything, run this checklist. 1. Base subscription per user, not the headline plan price. 2. Per minute charges, multiplied by your real call volume. 3. Virtual number monthly cost. 4. CRM integration setup time, in rupees. 5. The manual logging tax, 15 minutes per representative per day. Adds up fast. Run this against every quote. The numbers will tell you which platform actually fits. If you want to see whether Free June's per user math works for your team, book a 20-minute demo. Bring your current phone bill and your CRM. We'll run the actual numbers, your numbers. Link in the description. Either way, calculate the real cost before you sign. Thank you. Have a nice day.